Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando, Deadeye. Mercenary, Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur, Sentinel. Mercenary, Deadeye. Commando, Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. Good choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a but for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and...
That's right. Light is only for those who...
I'm
You can't...
You're trying to...
Guess left can be right, sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Right in the Good thing you're strong. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress, blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. The scrap keeps piling up. Swoop. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. The sound of spark metal going pure. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to... It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. going down soon. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you.
To why atu awa to why yevovo lokutuvun poputue kim hobe bekuko hitaimis.
How?
Momombuso kuzata kom ripa
It was after the attack.
weta gono potobuata kutuvun ko kum.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike. The The Nono's key energy He says you'd better hurry back to the village.
Look, Bebo.
He lost
Ko bubuyu mufutu bum.
the tree start.
Fan kobe mak.
Records tell of his friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Evunko tu buvum ya moluva maotoliahu ikobe. Ivari kobo fan.
He wants you to understand.
Tolu keta. Ya, sawata mua.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your puff. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've restrewed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He what?
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light?
Not as much as it hurt.
Always making...
And you're...
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
Kujai, Ivar, Befar, Miami.
Out-of-Date's...
Satuatan Popki, Bubu, Dubu.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jackney isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Udenu kutun papamofobak. Wesa gono.
He believes the tribe...
Yalawa watnawa. Tulua lu tuluya.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?